My wonderful people, this is Grace and the Truth Desk with your usual host, the one and only Reverend Dr. Shem Ngiki. Kindly subscribe, touch the notification bell for update on new uploads, like, share, and comment. Grace and the Truth Desk, as I have always said, is a Christian channel based on John chapter number 1, verse number 7. This channel will always, as it has been doing, endeavor to remain graciously truthful on all matters of life and conduct. My great people, Grace and the Truth today dives again to a tough talk on tough issues. This edition is a girls' edition, and it is part 2 of our continuing girls' edition entitled What Your Father Never Told You. Kindly subscribe, good people. Click the notification bell for updates on new uploads, like, share, and comment. So, guys, in your part 2, what is this which your father never told you? The second thing that your father never told you is making noise and screaming when having sex turns off many men. My dear daughter, I appreciate the fact that in pornography and love-making scenes from movies, you will have women mourn over and over again as the scene gets altered. It is a fallacy that men are turned on by the sound of the sound their women make during sex, or whenever a man is taking time in the act and is not getting into the desired mood, a woman may mourn just to get in there. My daughter, I wish I told you earlier, but God's time is the best. Hear me clear and good, that the direct import of movies and the porno material to your relationship doesn't always work. I know your mother also never told you that one time, while in the act and out of the blues, she started screaming and yelling. This was abnormal because it had never happened in our 18 years of marriage. It got me by surprise, and instead of achieving the desired results, it totally turned me off. The following morning, we had a discussion on the matter and agreed that this morning, during sex, will form part of our new added business. I realized as days went by that there was a lot of inconsistencies when the mourning was done. We did another sitting so as to address the sex mourning inconsistencies that had arisen. It was then your mom told me that she would consult to know at what time to begin the mourning and what time to end from the church women leader who was encouraging them on the sex mourning as a mode of keeping their man to themselves. It was only then that my daughter realized that the mourning had nothing to do with what your mom was experiencing during the game, but a misguided, goalless act perpetuated by the Church Women League. My daughter, the movie and the phono man who is excited by the girl's scream is not the one you are in game with. Kindly contextualize your game. My daughter, the other day I overheard two married women discuss their sex lives, and one told the other that her husband's dick is a toothpick size, and that I never enjoy sex with him. I only flatter him by screaming so that he may think he is an amazing lover and that I am mourning because of his sexual prowess. She continued that when she wants satisfying sexual encounter, she does it with the farm boy, or she claims also she was pregnant for. My dear daughter, there is a lot of falsehood in this sex screaming and mourning game. Majority of men know about it, and that the mourning is not an excitement to majority of them. In fact, they take it that their spouses have overnight turned worse, and it is a cover-up with an hidden agenda. My daughter, men are not the cabbage. Many times, girls think they are. If you are getting to climax and feels pleasure and then mourns involuntarily and in ecstasy, then this is appreciated and understood by all men and are able to distinguish between fake and the coached mourning and has no relationship with the ongoing act. My daughter, it is possible to lose your relationship or dent it irreparably through feigning a sexual mourn. Not all men are excited by screams and yelling during this sacred service. I wish that all spouses would sit and discuss what each is comfortable with and reach a consensus so that initiatives started from one end are not misunderstood by the one they are intended to serve. My daughter, I hear you clearly say that sex mourning is trading, and I'm old-fashioned. That is the reason I don't understand. I stand to be corrected by you, my daughter. Is it trading with your partner? Is this what he wants and enjoys? If sex mourning is not mutually agreed, then it is negating on the results it is supposed to achieve. And mark that well. Some men think mourning women is in pain and wants everything stopped. Others think the woman is screaming so that she may take her mind from an ex she still loves and is using the man as the channel during sex to loosen her grip on her ex. My daughter, if it is not mutually agreed, then it is an abuse of this God-given sacrament. Lastly, my daughter, the Bible says in 1 Corinthians chapter number 8, verse number 13, and I quote, "Therefore, if food causes my brother to stumble, I will never eat meat again, so that I will not cause my brother to stumble. End of quote. This verse, my daughter, encourages you to be mindful of the person you see that is your love. If your sex mourning irritates him, please stop. This is what your father never told you. Thank you. Kindly subscribe. Hit the notification bell for updates on new uploads. Like, share, and comment. Thank you and bye.